Hello everyone, hope you're all doing good. So today we are here for grade 7 maths. The chapter name today we discuss that is operation with fractions, and here are the list of the lesson. The first one is multiply fraction and whole numbers, multiply two fraction using models, multiply the fractions, multiply mixed numbers, multiply fraction and mixed number word problems. You can find all the lesson on aplusstudent.com. You have to log in by using their email and password that is provided by the administrator. Go to the subject tab, select math from there. Here are the then you click on grade 7, view all chapters. So here are the list of the chapters. So we are on operations, fractions, operation with fractions, and continue, then multiply fraction and whole number. So today we covered that lesson, okay? This one. All right. So let's get start. So simplify your answer and write it as a proper fraction, as a whole or mixed number. Okay. So this is 12 times 1 by 4. So how can we solve this question fully? First of all, we can see that I'm going to open this question solving over there. 12 times 1 by 4. So you check it out. 12 is simply multiply with the 1. So this becomes 12 over 4. Okay, so as we know that 4 times 1 is 4 and 4 times 3 is 12, so the answer is 3. When you are going to solve the question related to these things, so how can we solve it? Like, look at here, for example, if this is 15 times 1 over 5, so simply multiply the numerators with each other. Okay, so 15 times 1 is 15, and denominator writing it like as it is. So 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 3 is 15, so here is 3. Okay, let's solve some another question. Let's take some example over there. So for example, if I'm going to put it here, 1 times 20, if it's putting like in the right side or in the left side, it's the same thing. Okay, so 20 times 1 is 20 over 2. So 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 times which number is 20? 2 times 10 is 20. So here the answer is 10. Okay. So now here we get the answer. Now let's suppose, for example, we are going to find the question like 1 times 18. Okay. So 18 times 1 is 18, and you're going to put it 6 here. So 6 times which number is 18? 6 times 3 is 18. Then if you're going to put it here, like for example 30, okay, then times 1 by 6. So how can we finding it out? So how can we finding it out? We are going to finding it out. 6 times 1 is 6, 6 times 5 is 30, so 5 times 1 is 5. Okay, so this is basically the answer. You can also solve it like this way, cross multiply. All right, now let's solve some test questions now. Okay, let's solve together. So multiply, simplify your answer and write it as a proper fraction or as a whole or a mixed number. 1 by 4 times 4. So how can we solve 1 by 4 times 4? So we are going to solve 1 by 4 times 4 like this way. When you putting the question 1 by 4 times 4. So 4 times 1 is 4 over 4. These two cancel out and here we get the answer 1 because these both are same. So when these are same, so this is 1. Answer is 1. Let's do with this answer, and this is the right. Same thing, this is 11 times 1 by 11. If the numerator and the denominators are same, so we are always getting the answer 1. So it's the same thing 1. Multiply, simplify your answer and write it as a proper fraction or as a whole or mixed number. Look at here, it's 1 by 2 times 2. These both are same, so this is 1. Okay, multiply, simplify your answer and write it as a proper fraction or as a whole or mixed number. 12 times 1 by 12. So these again are same. So we can say that, look at here. Now here's the answer is, they are just confusing. Like they are here putting the answer in the form of 1 by 1 and 12 by 1. What is the meaning of 1 by 1? It means it's 1. And 12 by 1, it's 12. But our answer is 1 because these are same. So we go with this one. Now this is something different. Like here are the numerator and denominators are different. Now let's solve it. This is 1 by 3 times 9. So first of all, just multiply 9 with the numerator. So 9 times 1 is 9 over 3. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. So here we get the answer 3. Okay. I simplify your answer and write it as a proper fraction or as a whole or mixed number. 1 by 7 times 14. So this is again the same thing. 1 by 7 times 14. 14 times 1 is 14 over 7. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. So here we get the answer 2. Okay. So this. Multiply, simplify your answer and write it as a proper fraction or as a whole or mixed number. 9 times 1 by 9, these both are same again, so we can get the answer 1. Hope you guys understand this lesson. Now let's do the next lesson. Okay, so now we have done the multiply, fraction and whole number. Now let's solve. Let's do this one, multiply two fractions using models. Let me just, good everyone. So now let's do the next lesson, which is multiply two fractions using models. Okay, so here is the next one. Let's do it. So now use the model to find the product. Look at here now. We are just going to finding it out the product, like it means that we are going to multiply and then just finding it out the answer. Okay, So now look at here one by one. They are saying that 1 by 3 times 1 by 3. Now here are the two fractions which is same and they are just representing the model here. As we know that, like for example, some kind of model they are giving. Okay. So here the question is 1 by 3 times 1 by 3. First we are going to solve by using this thing and then we are just getting the answer. So 1 time 1 is 1 over 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, so here the answer is because numerators are multiply with each other and denominators are multiply each others. But when they are saying that is there any model is given, like this is the shape. So we see that look at here the first one. This model has three columns. Okay, look at here how many columns of this as we see when we draw the model here, like for example this is the model that is given in the question. Okay, and how many columns? These are the columns, this one, like we can say that these are the column, this one and this one, like the three columns are given here. Okay, so these are the three columns of this model. So first we are going to represent this thing. These are the three basically columns and how many the rows, and it's the same, there are three rows. Like how, look at here, this is the one row, this is the second, and here is the third one. Okay, like when you see the row, this one, look at here, this is one row, full complete one row. Okay, so we can say that this is one complete one row, like this way when we see that. And when we are going to say that this is a basically column, so this is a complete one column. Got it? This is a complete one column, like this way. So how many rows and how many columns are there? There are completely three rows and there are completely three columns. So we are just going to multiply in this way, like multiply columns and rows with each other. All right. So here we're going to, that's why we're going to multiply 1 by 3 times 1 by 3. Three rows, three columns, and then when we're getting multiply, this is a 9. So let's count it. How many total boxes? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It means that the total boxes in this model is 9. Now use the model to find the product. Look at here. So now you tell me how many rows. Always we are going to multiply column with the rows. Okay, we are going to multiply with which one? Column with the rows. So first we're going to write the column and then we're just going to write the rows and then multiply with each other. So how many columns are there? There are two columns. There are two columns. And how many rows? There are one, two, three. Okay, two rows and three columns. Sorry, two columns and three rows. So numerators are multiply with each other and denominators are multiply with each other. So 3 times 2 is 6. Very good. This is 1 by 6. Okay. Now now you guys tell me the answer of this one. Everyone tell me. So first of all check it out how many columns are there and then how many rows. First you multiply the columns with the rows. Now check it out how many rows and how many columns are there. Everyone think about it. I'm waiting. Just tell me the answer. How many columns and how many rows? So when we see that, how many columns are there? There is one, two, three, four. Four columns are there. So we are going to write it down here 1 by 4. And how many rows? Check it out. There is only two rows. Okay. So only two rows and four columns. Multiply numerators with each other. One time is 1 and 4 times 2 is 8. So this is your answer 1 by 8. Okay, That's it. So now let's do some test questions. Use the model to find the product. Okay, now everyone tell me. Check it out here. How many columns are there? There is one, two, and three columns. And how many rows are there? There are only two rows. So what's the answer? So it's 1 by 3 times 1 by 2. So what's the answer? So 1 time 1 is 1 and 3 times 2 is 6. Okay. So I just go with this one 1 by 6. Let's check is this right or wrong. Yes, this is the right answer. Okay. Now you guys check it out this one. Use the model to find the product. So how many columns are there? There are basically two columns. And how many rows are there? There are three rows. Got it? It's one, two, and three. Two columns and three rows. So it's 1 by 2 times 1 by 3. So 1 time 1 is 1 and 3 time 2 is 6. So it's again 1 by 6. Let's go with this one. So this is the right answer. Okay. Now you guys tell me the answer of this one. Everyone tell me the answer of this one. Think about it. Then just tell me the answer is 1 by 9 or 1 by 10. 1 by 3 times 1 by 3. So 1 time 1 is 1 and 3 times 3 is 9. So it's 1 by 9. Okay, so that's the answer. Okay. All right. Use the model to find the product. Check it out. How many rows and how many columns? There are two columns and four rows. So it means that 4 times 2 is 8. So 1 by 8 is the answer. Hope you guys understand this lesson as well. So solve the rest of the test questions by yourself, practice it. Okay. So now we have covered the two lessons, that is multiply fractions and whole numbers, multiply the fractions using models. Now multiply fractions. This is the next lesson. Let's get started. So it's just a multiplication of the fractions. Now I'm going to write here some questions, then we will multiply together all of it. Okay. Then so everyone solve this question. So what's the answer? You get it? 1 over 50. 5 times 10 is 50. Okay. So the answer we get it 5 times. Very well done. So it's 1 by 50. Good. All right. Now I'm going to write it here 2 by 4 times 1 by 6. This is the same thing. This is the same way. Just multiply the numerators with each other and denominators with each other. Okay. The same thing that we are doing this question, like their denominators are 1. So here we are going to put the 1. But here only the numerators are changed. This is 2, this is 1. Same thing, just simply multiply this 2 with this 1, this 4 with this 6. Okay. So here 2 times 1 is 2. Here we are going to put 4 times 6 is 24. All right, this is 2 over 24. And if you want to solve it more, then you are going to divide it more, that thing, like divide 2 over 24, then you get the answer. But this is the simplification. You are going to multiply numerators number with each other and denominators number with each other. Okay. Now, for example, if I'm going to 1 by 2 times 1, this is so easy. Let's take something hard. I'm going to put it here a question, then you guys tell me. Okay. For example, if I'm going to write 2 by 5 times 3 by 9. Okay, now you guys tell me. Just simply multiply the numerators, the top numbers with each other and the bottom number with each other. How? Uh, so multiply and then tell me, everyone. 2 times 3 is 6. 5 times 9 is 45. Okay. This is 6 over 45. Just simply multiply these two numbers with each other and these two numbers with each other. Understand? Now let's write the next. For example, if I'm going to write it here, 3 by 5 times 7 over 2. Okay, now you guys tell me. 3 times 7 is 21 and 5 times 2 is 10. Okay, just simply multiply these two numbers with each other and these two numbers with each other. Got it? 21 over 10. That's it. Okay, now let's do some test questions together. All right, so here is a question. 1 by 9 time 1 by 9. 1 by 9 time 1 by 9. So this is the same thing. Multiply numerators each other and multiply denominators each other. So 9 times 9 is 81. So this is 1 over 81. Let's check, is there any option for 81? The first one is 1 over 18 and the second one is 1 over 81. So what's the right answer? 1 over 81. Let's go with it. Are you guys sure? We're going to move with this one. This is the right answer. Multiply 1 by 10 and 1 by 5. Let's do it. So multiply these two numbers with each other and these two numbers with each other. 1 time 1 is 1 and 10 times 5 is 50. So 1 by 50. Let's check. Yes, this is the answer, 1 by 50. Okay. Now, now you guys tell me this one. Answer of this one. It's 1 by 4 and 1 by 6. This is very easy. So 1 by 4, and I was just checking my mic, okay? So 1 by 4 and 1 by 6. Let's do this one. Multiply numerators with each other. 1 time 1 is 1 and 4 times 6 is 24 or 12. Anyone tell me 24 or 12? This is 24. So 1 over 24 is the answer. So multiply 1 by 3 and 1 by 7. So it's again the same thing, just multiply the numerators with each other and denominators with each other. So 1 time 1 is 1 and 3 times 7 is 21. Got it? So let's do with it. So we are going to move with this one. 1 by 2 and 1 by 6. 1 by 2, 1 by 6. 1 over. So here 2 times 6 is 12. You guys make sure to memorize all the tables, okay? It's easy for you to multiply and then just putting the answers. So now multiply 1 by 7 and 1 by 3. Just simply multiply with the 3. So 7 times 3 is 21. So 1 over 21 is your answer. Hope you guys understand this lesson as well. So now let's discuss the next lesson. So now we have done this one, multiply fractions. So multiply mixed numbers. Okay. Now let's multiply the mixed numbers. First of all, let me guys tell you what are mixed numbers. As we know that the numbers which is in the form of whole with the proper or improper fraction combined together, then we can say that these are basically the mixed number. Like for example, 7. This is a whole number and 1 by 2 is a proper fraction. So as a combined say that this is a mixed fraction. So how can we solve this mixed fraction? Just simply multiply these two numbers and add up with the numerator. Let's multiply. 2 times 7 is 14. 14 plus 1 is 15 over 2. Got it? So 2 times 7 is 14 plus 1 is 15 over 2. Let's again, for example, I'm going to write it here. 3 into 5 by 4. Numbers, always multiply these two numbers, okay, and then add up with this one. So 4 times 3 is 12 plus 5 is 17 over 17 over 4. Understand? Let's again, for example, if I'm going to write it here, 3 into 7 over 8. So how can we solve it? Just simply multiply these two numbers and add up with this one. Okay. 8 times 3 is 24. 24 plus 7 is 31 over 8. Got it? Now, you guys understand what are the mixed fraction? Now let's solve the question. These are just simply they are saying that multiply, simplify your answer and write it as a proper fraction or as a whole or mixed numbers. Okay? 4 into 1 by 5, 5 into 1 by 8. Let's solve it. So how can we solve? I just simply multiply these two numbers and add up with this. Multiply these two numbers and add up with this. Understand? So we are going to multiply 5 with the 4. So 5 times 4 is 20 plus 1 is 21 over 5 times 8 times 5 is 40. 40 plus 1 is 41 over 8. Now this is the first step that we are doing. Now just basically simply we are going to multiply. Okay, let's do it. So 21 times 41. So just simply multiplication 21 times 41. Let's multiply. 1 time 1 is 1. 1 time 2 is 2. 4 time 1 is 1. 4 time 2 is 2. Do you guys know that how to multiply the two digit numbers with the two digits? So it's 1, 4 plus 2 is 6, and 8 as it is. So this becomes 861 over 5 times 8 is 40. You also divide this number, okay? Like the same thing we are doing here. We are just simply what we do here, we are going to simply multiply the numbers, then we are going to divide it, okay? So when we are going to divide that numbers, like for example 273 over 40, or you can say that 861 over 40, 861 over 40. So let's check it out. So as we know that first two numbers we're going to so 40 times 2 is 80, you can say that. But here is we are just simply putting the numbers which are a very bit closer to that, okay? Like you can say that a much more closer, okay? So here we are simply multiplying, like I'm going to multiply with the 21. This becomes 840. Okay, now just subtracting, it's 1. 6 minus 4 is 2, so it's 21 times 21 over 40. Understand? This is your answer. You're going to put here 21, here, and then 40 as it is in the denominator. So the answer is 21 times 21 over 40. This is a whole and this is a fraction, and as a combined we can say that it's a mixed fraction. Okay, you understand it? All right, let's do the next question, then you are more able to clear. Okay, that how we get it, these kind of questions. Let's do one more question. 5 into 1 by 8 into 5 by 6. 5 into 1 by 8, and then 3 into 5 by 6. 3 into 5 by 6. Okay, Now what we do for that, we are just going to simply multiply 8 with the 5 and answer. 8 times 5 is 40, plus 1 is 41. So 41 over, then it's times 6 times 3 is 18. 18 plus 5 is 23 over 6. Now how can we multiply the numbers? We are just going to multiply 41 with the 23. Let's do it. I'm going to multiply here 41 with 23. Okay. 3 times 1 is 3. 4 times 3 is 12. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. So it's 3. 2 plus 2 is 4. 1 plus 8 is 9. So that is 943 over. It's 8 and 8. Sorry, it's 6 here. I just mistakenly put the 6. Okay, so 8 times 6 is 48. Understand? What is the method of the question? First of all, we are going to solve the mixed fraction into improper. Look at here, these are the improper fraction. Then multiplying their numerator with each other and multiplying their denominators. That is 943 over 48. Let's check. 943 over divided over 48. So 48, when we are going to finding it out, so as we know that 48 times which number that is closer to 943. So as we know that this is 19 times 912, which is a bit closer. When we are going to subtract, this is the subtraction answer. Okay, when we are going to subtract, so this is your subtraction answer. So always put the top one is on side, bottom one is on the top, and 48 is same. Understand? This is the perfect method, or you can say that this is the right method to put this in the form of the mixed fraction, because these are the mixed fractions, so we can write the answer as in the form of mixed. Okay, hope you guys understand this lesson as well. These are basically, this is the question. I'm going to repeat it again. So here is 5 into 1 by 8 and 3 into 5 by 6. First of all, just solving the mixed fractions. When we are going to solve the mixed fractions, so these are the numbers. Now just basically multiplying the numerators number with each other and multiplying the denominators number with each other. Now just put down some numbers here and dividing it. When we're going to divide, so we are getting this answer. Okay. Hope you guys understand this lesson. So solve the question by yourself now. Rest of the questions by yourself. Okay. Now the last lesson of the day, which is add and subtract mixed numbers word problems. Let's do it. So today Rita is crying her history textbook and her lunch in her backpack. If the history textbook weigh 1 into 1 by 6 pound and her lunch weigh 1 into 1 by 6 pound, how much weight is in the Rita's backpack? These are basically both are the same numbers. First of all, we are going to solve it 1 into 1 by 6 and 1 into 1 by 6. So as a total, we are going to add. Okay. So how can we add up? Look at here. This is the best method to add. Look at here. 1 into 1 by 6 plus 1 into 1 by 6. How can we add up? The one method is just adding these numbers together. 1 plus 1 is 2. Just adding these numbers 1 plus 1 is 2. These are the same, so just putting 1. 6 here. Okay. Same putting. Now look at here. This is 2, this is 6. These are again the same. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 3 is 6. So it's 1 by 3. This is the answer. We are going to write it. Otherwise, if you are not able to get this method, we are also going to use another way. 1 into 1 by 6 plus 1 into 1 by 6. First, just solving and converting into the simple fraction. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7 by 6, plus same 7 by 6. Only adding their numerators. 7 plus 7 is 14, and putting the denominator as it is. Now just dividing. So 14 divided by 6. So 6 times 2 is 12, and 2 is left. So 2 into 2 by 6. Look at here. 2 into 2 by 6. This is easy or this one is easy? This one is first you are going to solve it. Okay. Then just going to add up. Now let's do another. 2 into 3 by 4. Yeah, let's do the question here. In 1 week, Jenny family drank 1 into 2 by 3 cartons of regular milk and 2 into 2 by 3 cartons of soy milk. How much milk did they drink in all? 1 into 2 by 3 and 2 into 2 by 3. So this is again the same thing. So how can we solve it? So let's do it. 1 into 2 by 3, 2 into 2 by 3. 1 into 2 by 3 plus 2 into 2 by 3. 5 by 3, 8 by 3. Count it. 8 plus 5 is 13 over 3. Now just dividing. So 4 into 1 by 3 is your answer. Let's check, is this the answer or not? Yes, 4 into 1 by 3 is the answer. Hope you guys understand these lessons. So today we covered the grade 7 maths, operation with fractions, and these are the names of the lessons. These are the names of the lessons today we covered, which is multiply fractions and whole numbers, multiply two fractions using models, multiply fractions, multiply mixed numbers, multiply fractions and mixed numbers, word problems. Hope you guys understand all these lessons. So if you still need any of the lessons, so you can contact tutors on basically, like, here is the chat button, so you just click and then you receive a message from the tutor, you receive a link, and just join that link and enter the class. So in this way, this is the way that we are doing. Hope you guys understand it everything. So have a good day, you all. Bye.